Hello, everyone. Today I am at home sick. So I decided to do an online auction for Dallas County. And I just wanted to go over this particular platform because it's a lot different than Bid for Assets. And also, too, Bid for Assets is, I find that it's mainly for California and Washington State. So Dallas County has now went online, and today I am at the auction, and I just did a bid, and I just wanted to kind of like go over this because it's like so cool. I really, really like it because it's really different compared to in person. And as you guys can see right here, where my little arrow is, it says time remaining. So it's basically saying you have like 31 seconds. What I love about this is that it allows people that are like hesitant or like looky loos that you really don't have time. It's not about the highest bidder, it's about the time that's remaining on this bid. So I really, really like that part of it. But you have to be quick on your feet. And the reason why I say that is because if you place a bid in 10 seconds, you have to click through all these confirmation messages, right? So I'm just going to go through this first for the sake of it. And as I'm going through confirmation, it's 7 confirmations, right? And I'm clicking through it. The interesting thing about this is that it says you are not the higher bidder, right? And the opening bid was 21,000 for my overage students. It's saying the high bid is at 51. So basically, another thing is, so first of all, it tells you what the opening bid is. It also tells you right here too. The minimum bid is 21,000 and the highest bid is 51. That's like what, $20,000 worth of overage. Oh my God, why is my it's oh, I guess it's waiting for me, you guys. Maybe it doesn't. I just did a bid and I was trying to put in the bid and it just went to the next one. So anyway, let me just complain because I didn't want to bid on this one. But what I do notice on these is that depending upon what the minimum bid is, the deposit requirement is different. So, just for the sake of this video, I want to talk about the deposit requirement because on bid for assets, a lot of times it's just a flat deposit just for whatever county it is, whereas uh, Dallas is a little bit different. So it's kind of like important to have like a high deposit amount because it's basically saying like, so say for example, let me just cancel this because it looks like they stalled it. Oh my gosh, they stalled this one. The other one, they did not stall it. Like they basically, I was trying to do a bid literally, and they went to the next one. So it's basically giving me more time because I was going to place a bid on this one. But the last one, I don't know why that happened, but the last one I did when I placed the bid, let me see if it's going to happen now again. While I was placing a bid on it, it just went to the next one. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm saying that all to say that I felt like you had to be quick on your feet with this one, but apparently you don't. So, oh, there it goes. So I guess like if you're hesitant, then and you take too much time when you're bidding, then they will go to the next one. So maybe I was too slow on the last one. So I say this all to say that the environment is a lot different on these, but what I do like about this one, and ooh, West Camp Wisdom, that's a long street. What I do like about doing online auctions is like, for example, like I'm familiar with this street, but I'm not really familiar with Duncanville. I with online auctioning, even though you only have 20 seconds, this is the only platform I know they have a countdown. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. You could click like right click this and open up a whole freaking other window and search Google before you bid on it. So this looks like let's just see what this looks like. Oh, this looks like a storage unit place. Just like a lot. So, what I do like about this is that you literally pretty much can look up properties while you're bidding. I like that. I like that about, bidding online is like if you're new to the game, number one, you can see how the platform works for you if you're doing online. I say for my newbies, I always say online is a lot less intimidating because you don't have people like yelling in your ear and, going back and forth. It's just you and your laptop, right? And, another thing I want you guys to know, because I was so angry at myself today, my freaking laptop died. I mean, this is like been like, like it's been a bloopers morning because not only did I miss a bid because I was going too slow, but then I was in another bid and then my laptop died in the middle. So, note to self and to my newbies, make sure you're plugged in when you're actually bidding because you don't want to be in a bid in a property that you really like and then your computer just shuts down. I was so angry this morning. Ugh. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Some of the things I want you to know about this platform. Number one, the time remaining. Get in there early. Also, two, you can do maximum bids on this. And this one says you do not have a high bid. So I always like the ones that I want to bid, you can go in and do your max bids by putting the number amount. This one, obviously, I did not put a max bid, but you can go in before the auction and actually put in your max bid. So, like, say you're at work or you know that you have errands to run that day and you've done your due diligence and you reviewed the property, you could basically set what your max bid would be and leave it. And if someone outbids you, they outbid you. If they don't, then you automatically will get that property for whatever the minimum bid is, or if someone bid it over you, it would just go in increments. And that's something I can explain to you in another video because I don't think I have one where I have a max bid um, on these, because of course I'm here actively doing it, but you can also do that. That's another benefit, I should say, to doing online is that, if you do have a job or, you have other things going on that you can't actually get to an auction on first Tuesday, online auctions allow you to place maximum bids for the properties that you're interested in. And I promise you, I swear this is just like timing and it just sounds like someone's obviously making a bid. So you can, I guess what happened in the other one, there wasn't that much activity. I don't know what happened. I'm still kind of pissed off about it because I feel like this one, the time started all over. And I'm like, why did it go to the next one? I was like trying to place my bid. So those are kind of like the nuances of online bidding. Unfortunately, is like you're trying to place a bid and then it like goes to the next one, or things like your computer dying. Those are the little things that the little cons of online investing is like you really don't know like really what's going on the back end because it's just you and the computer. What else did I want to say on here? um I think that's it for this video. I did explain to you guys how to look up properties. I just click it and look at it, but I also do not encourage you to get on an online auction and just start bidding because you see stuff for like $6,000 and you don't know what it looks like. So it's really important to do your due diligence, do your research prior to getting on an auction. Like for example, the minimum bid is saying it's 6,000, but it's saying the value is 6,000, but people are bidding. The highest bid is at 36,000. So obviously we know that the value for this is probably a lot higher than $6,000. But then it might be someone on here that's new, but earlier in the auction, that's another thing too. I would suggest you get on early because these do count down. Whereas on bid for assets, there's no countdown. It's just, it goes by the bidders. So it's like whoever's making the highest bid and then it just goes out throughout the day. Whereas this auction, they have a time limit on each one. And I don't know, like if you guys notice, I've been doing this video as I've been doing this video, I promise you, I swear this has had like 2 countdowns, which is like completely like weird, but that must mean that somebody is like bidding in the background. I don't know. Yeah, it is because the bid is changing, but I'm saying this all to say I'm still kind of really irritated about the fact that I could not place my bid and it went to the next one. But anyway, um, I wanted you to know that also too. Um, you do have to put in a deposit, and each one has a different deposit. Like I'm gonna just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna place a bid, and this is another reason why I missed it because they made me do all these freaking confirmations, right? And so about time I got to the freaking bid, they like went to the next one, which I don't understand why. But if you notice, this one's deposit requirement is only $1,900, but the opening bid is 6,000. So I would suggest, depending on your budget and what you're going to be bidding on, that you should do like a high deposit because like we're going to go to the next one, which is now 3011. We're going to see what their deposit requirement is. They're all different, which is also different. See, this one's 2,700. So one of the things that I've noticed about Dallas is their deposit requirement is a little bit different. Whereas, bid for assets, when you bid on their platform, it's just a flat deposit fee. And so there it doesn't vary from property to property. So I would advise you if you're investing or you want to invest in Dallas County, because that's where we are today, I would definitely suggest doing a high bid. I mean, doing a high deposit because if you like say you just deposited $1,000 and as you can see for example this one the deposit requirement is 2,800, then you can't bid on this property. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. I noticed that their deposit requirements are different for each property. So those are some of the things I just wanted to point out to you guys in regards to the Dallas County the online auction. And the biggest thing is the time remaining. Like, this is so new to me, you guys, because I've basically been bidding on bid for assets more so than I have Dallas County or realauction.com. So, yeah, I just wanted to share my bidding platform. And I'm going to get off because I don't want to miss my next bid. I think a property is coming up shortly. So if you thought this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, please leave comments if you have any questions. But once again, just like and subscribe. And I look forward to conversating with you. I'm going to have another chat with Mika Knight. But in the meantime, just like and subscribe. Thank you.